This news. Mema Ohibia Akwaba. I had here latest and hot news in one and I'm a Bremo Anuti Omodia say over subscribe to the channel. You will say over click the subscribe button. Now what belly notification when sa new video be upload no. When the first person I will sabeka ASR video. I feel we are now like video give us a thumbs up, now feel share my Ato Forson. When you be here now and someone also a Ghana memo. Afi yembura ye and someone abeto ye proso. Yeti a year sound Kumoya Koso, sa report ya about to the 80s
competent, moribund, useless government out of office and make sure we punish them by making sure say they do what is right. That is my vision. So yeah, Koso no say said na music no say wo hwe quick, just give me a minute. So said na music no say oba and there has been a number of development oba Chrome higher. Akufo Addo government sometimes your body na obitin chawa say oh aba na papa yemo man so menyo no sometimes enya sa netie what else say meboa hwade bi me ya sure say wan kasa kra we ma show. This is what these people are using our money for. The effigy of the president. Yadi aye akwakosi efie nkwanta government hospital na your friend is saying ma maybe koda ho aye say na busuafo meyi no odeka enti ya man so de share ambulance koto no twini muram no sa hospital no eho e no matam o man sika e de aye sa adefun we e de asi ho. We will go into it. But you see, sometimes you begin to wonder, say, Akufo Addo not buying in this dying minute, whether they have just decided, say, they will mock Ghanaians, Ghana for, and now say, the gods are marking almost for distraction, and they are just doing hasty things to ensure that distraction comes early, maybe. Because you say, he who the gods want to kill, they first make him mad. And I think, say, this government has gone overboard. Mad, because you can't imagine why somebody will sit down, use government resources to do this thing. And as to whether we can say someone else seen a president near aware as to whether the president knows or not, but you see, this effigy kind of stuff about a new development under this government. Don't forget, say no other and a Yoko aban your friend is saying adwuma nkrabata na adwuma ne say economic crimes ne na se for mu no hwehwem na no yekoda sore ya omo yes ha de kuro we be the taxpayer money workers no take the decision. I think that minya ensure no ha say yes, yeah, sorry, I think that yes, so taxpayers money and a yatam and a yadia kosi the effigy statue for Mame Tiwa Adodankwa. Mame na no wo see idea. Obi bese okotwa ntro se takra de nkra na yere wo hu omo. Achire obaka che so onye hu omo na oka dwodwo abusuafo yere. Sa brantie sa mame kro we ya na A+ issue ba ya okotena oche no kotena na office se onkotwa ntro na mane enka se mabegu president anim ase ko president no one na didi mo munya bidi. This is a CID boss. Watch A+ did not now a coach to commit crime. Sama me way and now Akufo Addo tam na kwakusi Yoko. Yoko no call in the first prominent case here by ASCC leather case. Obakaya special prosecutor here an investigation in the area not tam the common was a aspect of money laundering in this Cecilia Dapa your case. Enti Yoko for Monje. Because that particular arena no realm no fall within your remit, economic crime and as for so money laundering aspect, move far more investigative tool because you can delve deeper because you have personnel and individuals and yet train you more into this arena of money laundering and you have special ties with other agencies outside. So use your resources to ensure that you go into this. Tiwa Adodankwa just asem na wahwehwem no cho letter come out from the name say bo when a special prosecutor there by yanya the den no so montontwene they kill the matter. And to necessarily the parkis now come back and some way. Yakada sorry, you're such a disgraceful woman. No, Yoko for the Ghana for Sika taxpayers' money. Akosi state as Yoko and you say, I do my wabayama Yoko no, or Mungu so that now Kwame and Kromampo. And on Akufo Addo follow her. Yet the acquires are being crashed the same way about Bisiho. At this crucial time, baby a dollar nenam, baby a city denam. O mine and Casacra who ne shabre, a cannon as a form, Didi ye a man for one nam so when you move and yard the crop. The owner of Senchi Resort, I think yes, Nansen Ameti say, well, no pressure and as a force our banking sector and send some Nina can be, and I can't name any boom, and then man for pressure. So I could do a pointer. You need to do psychological intelligent management. Sabaya, the people will not peak in terms of anger. But that wisdom, these people don't have it. So consistently, they are doing foolish, silly stuff just to get Ghanaians angry the more. Because how the way is way, don't tell me, say, President Enyawe, before you conceive the idea to erect the effigy of a president anywhere, our government premises, you need authorization from the president himself. And even because I'm saying the personal image and I will raise it into you need his explicit approval first. Because won't mean time will be picture will be Adiam Fankunkosi baby. And when you make attempts, say the Rollins Edin Air Kwakoto UDS so they have to pre-inform him and I said there be more yet. So and mada say you betam within and I be state or an FGB in your name. Akosi government property so abra President Enyawe Emma go ahead and son ebe. So he is aware. If the hospital might have taken the initiative, so mom na they will communicate to him. So as a nyansanino and nyansa form of somebody need to tell him say no, this is absolute nonsense. You don't have to do that. But I do your one yesi we omo kind of watch what me say wakuma betu. Sadia we yesi we omo bob watch what and we hear all that Ghanaians have to grapple with and that this useless, incompetent, moribund, clueless, heartless government. You ask yourself, say, a dear Boniana Ghana for a year to the extent that this man will take Ghanaians for this ride. Now, there ways we could all back him for now when you come back there ways. One have a by force. It's so annoying. But it doesn't appear, say, common wisdom and nipa one a bit with him. And consistently, near me nipa before, near my tiny ahum tear. That is what they are doing. And they don't even realize it. Because can any reasonable, any sensible person explain to people why this crucial time people will have the infantry to put up this particular thing? Say, yeah, the effigy of the president. See, baby. So the question is, if young Kwanta government hospital, what is the hand of Akufo Addo government in this? Sometimes I'm for say, yeah, now a new good, so we are comparison then as a forum. But you see, John Mahama in 2016, Tina Kruma say, SC hospitals are state of the art modern hospitals. These hospitals are not only Europe and Obehubi, any America, any other places. And yes, some of these giant infrastructure undertaking, Oko Legon Hospital, I'll go and look at the medical facility there. Top notch, state of the art, competing with top hospitals abroad. Go to Terminal 3, the airport. Uchem out him say, yes, what do baby? Go to Rich Hospital, all new Rich Hospital now. What's in an alien Rihanna Yabubo? Mobia Nadao, Nay Rihanna Yabubo baby. This hospital we are AC Hall Reggie, a new hospital built from the ground up. And you see baby from the ground and or build there. State of the art facility, bank hospital, maritime hospital, our helipad, you know. Just say these are massive health infrastructure. Papa yeah, but and what you know, one funny dian quatare baby and any state when see baby. na we na omo bra papa bi ode Ghana for sika nkwase se bi enkurase sem na ode Ghana for sika edi to the stand say ye taboman sika e de kotu amana na obi a watamoman sika de kotu amana na adentira wonyo state nkosi amana no so na hospital obi asi Afenyo Kwanta hospital yesi ye yende they need uplift sika ye de ba ye would kotu amana. What a shameless man. Like, I don't get it. And you do this and people think you hate him. You did this, people think you're doing it because what? This is absolute rubbish. Absolute nonsense. Because there is no reasonable justification to explain why yebetam Ghana for sika edi akwakoya saade we edi akwakosi ho na even enye Ghana for sika na a private person kra na sponsor at the end of the day hospital na Ghana for hospital dear ben na press the hospital management cannot take that decision because the hospital belongs to the people of this country and dear ben and a president Akufo Addo aye at the health sector agenda 111 no be sin ne nanka agenda 111 hospital no kran kama enye ready na kosi yensi state yensi animu ne emebo wa mane na jetum ye behave to say bia nkran say bia omunim nyansa bia like I don't get it because it doesn't make sense nema no moye no akwese mekasa akwese oba no kobo bosom bi bosia na wuri afi na wankwan kotua na bosom no has decided to disgrace him ko nema Akufo Addo aban ne na ban mu fo eye menye so sa kindergarten ni kura Jubilee House ho be yes nema why will you do this especially at this time and omo ye picture na state no ko omo ya he picture bi o masande akwa yesi ho se Ghana for no osere omo se Ghana for no odi omo ho fe wo se Udwe asa nkwara bi na yede amamu amomo na sabi omudi bi nsem hunu at this crucial time. Ene dollar enenam 17 cedis enko 18 cedis. You took it at 4 cedis. Ene pound across 22 cedis. Euro enenam 20. Businesses are folding up. Businesses are collapsing. Young, energetic young people who are supposed to stay in this country and then move to UK to go and do care. Obi nursing. Everybody's running away from this country. And you worry, and your cause of concern as our mind. Because and then people are worried about say and at Akufo Addo platform or Kojina and at it no abrofo no be fire na nanu de omokoye enti they should compensate us. Aya na bibi ha madwen. And Abrofono are not coming here to take you. We are going ourselves paying extra cash to go into modern day slavery because our people have decided, say, what is for everybody, no, they will camp it, they will hold it, they will steal it, use it foolishly to do things. So the people will continue to suffer. Institutions are weak. Institutions have been weaponized against the same people. And then look at what is going on at the Supreme Court. Supreme Court, the ruling by the highest court of the land, no, about a debate. Because Attorney General who comedian on platforms na sabi imprasikasa ni nsebunu niema se o defending on am no defend. O minor jija. Electoral Commission the same thing. So we are losing this country. And it's the reason why the people of this country must come together and show this government and say, no, you cannot use power to fool around. Because if the people decide that they don't want, look at what happened in America. When Americans decisively decided, said, no, enough of the weakness being shown by Biden, Harris, or White House, we vote them out. Look at the vote results. And that is the kind of decisive defeat we need to hand over to these jokers so that they will be held responsible and accountable for all the crimes they are committing against this country, because you cannot get away with this thing. Catch us at this time. Obi adin the sika koto treasure bill abanya twa kwa animu say da bi sika ni ho twan. Obi an wa papa bi catch them say okofa neema ne neema no fa in dollars. By the time okofa neema no Now the dollar was around 13 cedis, or the buy now do 14 cedis, so ogeji and not ton I didn't we yeah, dollar now do 17 cedis. One bought a castle so on Friday the can call road draw so on Franco tonight disco on Coburg mine the big I do wanna go because of the dollar rate alone. I do wanna go. Then now people go through this the psychological trauma. People are trying to process these things. Now while we are paying now to obey and sadiano and cross 70 cross 70 near my time corner on daily basis. They are then the people of this country. At time the young push you to their limit. They don't bet to me. Yeah, they owe to me the penny by year. And that is exactly what is happening. That is exactly what is happening. It is so embarrassing. The same thing, and I could see our parliament. Afenyo Markins in the team, arrogance. So I don't know why these guys are so arrogant. Arrogance at a certain level, no. I see it to be some kind of people who lack self-confidence, self-motivation, as if for no, they ward on with aggression. Yeah, that's the psychological explanation for such unmitigated aggression, arrogance. Because what say your father saying, Speaker of Parliament, I joined the House indefinitely. Speaker say what traba say omombra back, we call it Parliament about back. Early morning, wako house or NDC for the Tenase. That's fine. Omotu seat is omotu seat is Supreme Court ruling number. Supreme Court say was stay the ruling of the Speaker. Because it was communicated at the floor of the House in the parliamentary proceedings, the procedures. So the NDC for a majority for seats so now take the seat, so Speaker number Tenasia. Then he will say, okay, court no say that can't NDC for a monsorum cotton seat, so wait for metanam seat finito. Now one I don't say independent Yansanti, or that's a kind of power who's NDC 40 seats in this one, and the way I wouldn't then call your friend saying, what about court house? A boycott house. Let me see that way you can't have fun. Because NDC for a betena almost city soon to know. Oh, mamma tenase crying a speaker back. I catch it, say, winter, how winter, and I say, wait, what sort of call? And a papa, so why join the house on the indefinitely be my question is, can you call him to recall parliament? Because or recall here because you first walk out and or buy my number house ho obedu ene obaye nipa na mo frɛ house no buy as agent government business or momra no obaye ma work out oba be den na ene ono so join the house indefinitely. And I agree with him. That is what arrogance can do to people. Arrogance, that is what it does. So this level of recklessness at the highest level, the highest pinnacle of political power, the Jubilee House. Yes, but it is our job to stop this nonsense, to stop these people, so that all this ingratiatism will stop once and for all. Oh, because sometimes the fact is very annoying. It's very, 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 very annoying.
Tiamon has been here. We'll try and get some understanding of all the things he's saying. He's not very excited about what the speaker is doing.
This is we are interview also. Just
the decision, the ruling that I made on the particular day has been overset, has been stayed by the Supreme Court, which interprets the Constitution, interprets what we do over here. Accordingly, the status quo ante should be reverted to. So we would know that we are going back to this. Why should the NDC guys rush to go and sit on the side of the NDC? What is that? Yeah, but that is what the point. Where were they sitting? Where were the NDC voting? No, you are not listening to me. You are not listening to me. Let's get the facts right. Where were the NDC guys sitting? Is that where they're supposed to be sitting? But you see, we have a convention. We have a convention. It's not argument nonsense. You guys are not listening. Supreme Court is speaking. It is not for us members of Parliament on the majority side to be arguing any point. This is a matter. This is foreclosed. It is completely foreclosed. Supreme Court is speaking. That is the end of the matter.
The Speaker of Parliament says when it comes to sitting arrangements, that is not his business. He says we should come and sit anywhere and do the business.
Listen, the orders of the Supreme Court were directed specifically to the Speaker. It was the Speaker. It wasn't the leadership. It wasn't the clerk. It wasn't the leadership which made that ruling, that decision. It was the Speaker of Parliament who unconstitutionally made a proclamation, whatever it is that he said the last time. The Supreme Court is told him that he was wrong. Restore matters to what they were before you did that.
Line of action for the MPP.
Well, we will cite him for contempt. We will cite the Speaker for contempt. Watch the face.
Your side did not come. Where is the business committee? You should have started yesterday.
Let's get first and first. Yes. First and first, there is a ruling made by him. The ruling has been overset. You're forcing me to repeat myself so many times. The Supreme Court is spoken. We want the decision of the Supreme Court to be respected.
Speaker acknowledged
that what?
Of the Supreme Court
and that what?
He did say that he has been served with copies of the judgment of the Supreme Court.
And so what I said, it is not a question of acknowledgement. It's a question of implementation of the decision of the Supreme Court.
But no MPs, none of the 4 MPs has been blocked. None of the 4 MPs have been blocked from coming to Parliament. None of them have come in and they've been blocked from accessing the Chamber of Parliament.
You are not listening. You are not listening. I think I'm going to have to say this for the last time because it looks like some of you have become impervious to what is that. Listen to this. The Speaker made a ruling. It was unconstitutional. It was unlawful. By any account, it was illegal. The Supreme Court, contrary to the assertion by he himself and some members of the minority who keep proclaiming from high roofs and high heaven that the Parliament is a master of its own rules and regulations. The Supreme Court is told Babbing and Parliament that you are not. There is an institution which is the master of the rules of Parliament, and that this is what the law is. That you cannot make the decision, the proclamation that you made. I call it proclamation because you think it's a king, it's whatever, it's a lord unto himself. But you made a ruling. It is not right. Supreme Court is telling you it is not right. Go back to that house. Can I not complete? I should complete. Go back there.
Enti so utia kasano. That is how they speak. Arrogance. So when government agent, government business, provoke the record of Parliament, then as a forum, the majority or the minority has proven say and yet agent at all, and people need to go to their constituency and campaign. And the Parliament business there, I don't know when it's coming back again because the IAE Speaker Nankas already so we see press conference in as for year now, which means he's not somebody ready to play softball. Yes, and to give him reasons. Then at the end of the day, from this time to say the Parliament and I held money. And can you blame him?
How many weeks left for the country to go through all what is going through? Don't think it's only MPP. It's Ghana going through these challenges. The way things are going, I believe that next month is going to be Christmas and workers are not even going to have their salary because Parliament we have to approve. So media, I decided not to talk, but what I saw at the conference center when I was coming, I've been treating you, I'm pleading with you to be very objective. You see, taking entrenched position to support a political party will not help this country. And if you know the power of the media, if you do your work well, the respect you earn, I'm begging you, you are jeopardizing your positions in society because of the way some of you politicize issues and it won't help this country. We all want to move forward. I personally don't care whoever wins, so long as we have a peaceful country that you can breathe. I've been to war-torn countries and I know the sufferings some people are going through. That is why I don't preach for war. If not, I would have also encouraged whatever going on. I want to be the faith of the country. Today I shouted at my young man because he asked me a question, why are you running away? You know, how can I run away? Let me tell you what actually happened this morning, which the leader did not address. He saw me in going to the, I even entered the chamber. We were at the caucus meeting. So we took a decision that, look, Ken, go with the leadership, engage the speaker and the NDC people, then we go in. Because we heard they are sitting on our side, which is the right-hand side of the speaker. So go and engage the speaker. Unfortunately, when we got there, they were sitting. That is why we returned. Not that I was running away. And we couldn't stop the proceedings. So it's not deliberate that MPP refused. We needed to engage the speaker. I'm not the leadership. I'm not one of them. But they respect my opinion. And I know speaker is my friend. Before I even came to parliament, he was my company lawyer. So I give him that respect. And sometimes I go to him and share ideas. So they say this time, go to your man. Unfortunately, our caucus meeting took so long. And there was no TV there for us to see that they were sitting. So, young man, I was not running away. We were coming to consult the speaker and the minority group before we go in there. And unfortunately, when we went there, he was sitting. And we had to walk away. Now, the question is, where NDC was sitting, where did you want me to go and sit? Where?
Or if you go and fight them.
Do you want me to go and pull my chair from my colleague from the other side? No. We don't want that January 7th, 2021, what transpired at the chamber to continue to be a precedent. No. So, peacefully, I just walked out with Deputy Majority Leader and the two whips. We want peace to prevail. So please, you are the mouthpiece of this country. Whatever you do, if you do it right, it will benefit the country. You go wrong, the whole country will be doomed. So don't let us politicize issues. Be objective, pragmatic, and first, you should all love this country. Look, 6 weeks or 2 weeks, 2 months ago, Burkina, they lined people doing whatever they call trenches, and 600 of them, they shot them. Is that what we need in this country? Because of somebody's power, nobody, whether you're MPP, NDC, political party, will push me to go and take arms. It won't work. We have nowhere to go, only Ghana. So you should be mindful of whatever you are going to say. This politics, where politicians, journalists have taken trench and politicians have taken trench, it won't help us. So I'm begging you. What actually happened today, it was not deliberate that we were boycotting, but we wanted to get understanding from the speaker. So we were at the caucus meeting. And maybe I will admit that it took so long.
But that is even allowed in parliamentary culture.
I engaged Honorable Agboja and told the minister, oh, then you made a mistake. You should have informed the speaker that you were at the caucus meeting. The speaker didn't know, which I cannot defend because I'm not part of the leadership. And I'm sure he's right. I'm sure if my leaders have informed the speaker that we're holding a meeting and we'll be back, definitely he would have waited. So,
But even that, Ken, it was the onus also on the so-called majority group leaders to inform the speaker, where are your colleagues? And he will tell them they are in caucus. They want to tell us that nobody knew that we were having a caucus meeting.
Well, he can be Epimenides and sit on the fence, because even if he knows, and once there's no official communication, I can pretend I didn't know. That one day, I can pretend I didn't know.
People sitting on our seats.
Yeah, that's the problem. I've posed that question because I entered the chamber and I saw NDC occupying MPP seats. So I just had to leave. I told the leader and the leadership, the two whips and deputy majority leader, that we should go back. And even that, you won't believe it, my lawyer, another lawyer of mine, Honorable Andy Akubi. Honorable Andy Akubi is my lawyer. But we nearly fought over there. You know, so, but that's the game of politics. But we don't want you to fund it. Because when there's a problem, don't think you hold the camera and you'll be saved. All of us. So young man, I was not running away. I wanted peace. As for running away, it's not in my vocabulary. But when we are growing, there you know. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. That's all right. No problem. No problem.
You're waiting for winning and someone about the toy, Yaponoso, because you so and our hello. So we are subscribe. Ya, Boakye say we subscribe to the channel. Sanse Hadie, latest and hot news and I'm the Bremo. Afenyo Markins, what like video, give us a thumbs up. Nothing. Share my Ato Forson when you be here now and somewhere exposé. Ewo Ghana ni mwana. Also betimi otchere what you find here and somewhere in our ewo comment box. Mubeti interview in my next video.
Thanks for watching. Like and share the video. You can also drop your comment. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to turn on the notification.